Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, September 23, 2025. Jamaica's tourism sector continues its upward trajectory, with stopover arrivals up 4.1% at the end of August compared to the same period in 2024. Earnings are also showing a 5.6% increase over the same period last year. Director of Tourism at the Jamaica Tourist Board, Donovan White, gave the details while speaking at Day 2 of this year's staging of the Jamaica Product Exchange, JPEX, at the Montego Bay Convention Center in St. James.
Visitors are indeed staying longer and spending more in the destination while they're here, which is great news for our partners as well as for the businesses around tourism that benefit from visitors being here.
Mr. White noted that the positive result is a direct outcome of strong collaboration across Jamaica's tourism sector. He said the Tourist Board will continue to work closely with airline partners, hoteliers, and industry stakeholders to ensure Jamaica remains at the top in the minds of travelers worldwide. JPEX 2025 is the premier trade event for Jamaica's tourism industry, bringing together local and international stakeholders to explore investment opportunities, airlift, product development, and strategies to enhance destination marketing. Newly appointed State Minister in the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce, Delano Sivrite, says he intends to draw on his years of experience in tourism to drive growth and efficiency in his new portfolio. He told JIS News that many aspects of the tourism sector, particularly in investment and stakeholder engagement, mirror the work of his newly assigned ministry.
A tremendous amount of my work in tourism was investment related. It was related to stakeholder engagements. There was a tremendous amount of job creation, working on development projects, addressing issues as it relates to red tape and bureaucracy. So it's pretty much a transfer of that talent into the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce.
Mr. Sivrite says over the years he has worked alongside several ministers in the industry and commerce space, giving him strong familiarity with the portfolio. He was among the recently appointed cohort of state ministers by Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness to strengthen government leadership across government. Meanwhile, State Minister in the Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth and Information, Rhoda Moy Crawford, says she is ready to put her strong background in education to work in her portfolio.
I'm a trained teacher of English language and English literature. I received training at Shorter Teachers College. My first degree is also in language education. My master's degree is in educational administration, and my doctoral studies is being done in educational leadership.
Ms. Crawford says she is eager to work under the guidance of Portfolio Minister Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon to help deliver transformation and exciting initiatives for both children and adult learners.
My immediate priority is to sit with the minister to see what the plans are, have a discussion, and to see what the focus areas for me will be.
Minister Crawford says Jamaicans can expect undiluted love and commitment, leadership with excellence, and with distinction. The Ministry of Health and Wellness says it is reviewing its internal policy on the selection process and placement for medical internships. In a ministry press release, Chief Medical Officer Dr. Jacqueline Bisesa McKenzie says this is to ensure quality is maintained and the process is objective and transparent. Mrs. Bisesa McKenzie states that the ministry understands the concerns and requests being raised by graduates from medical programs for clarity on the selection process for internship.
We are reviewing the program with a view to increasing the numbers and standardizing the allotment in hospitals.
The CMO says the review will clarify the selection process as well as produce doctors who are ready for full registration. Mrs. Bisesa McKenzie indicates that while quality and financial factors help to determine selection for the limited number of spaces, Jamaicans will continue to be prioritized in the selection process. For this application period, candidates are being asked to indicate their passes in the Medical Council of Jamaica recognized qualifying examinations. The ministry says it is taking a phased approach to requiring passes in these exams before internship, noting that this is a standard practice in most countries. Meanwhile, Chief Medical Officer Dr. Jacqueline Bisesa McKenzie says there is an oversubscription of medical graduates applying for the limited internship positions in Jamaica's public health system.
Approximately 500 persons applied for internship positions this year, with approximately 70% being foreign medical graduates from over 100 different medical schools. We are oversubscribed. as we are limited in the number of interns that we can take.
The CMO says since the start of the year, the Ministry of Health has placed 258 medical graduates in internship positions within the public health sector.
In the selection process, preference is given to Jamaicans who have studied locally and overseas, and particularly those on Government of Jamaica scholarships, administered through the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service.
According to Dr. Jacqueline Bisesa McKenzie, approximately 107 or 42% of interns placed so far in 2025 were graduates from foreign medical schools referred to as locum medical interns. These are graduates of institutions not recognized by the Medical Council of Jamaica for full registration based on the exit exams of the medical school. The ministry says graduates of foreign medical schools must successfully complete internship and pass the required qualifying examinations recognized by the Medical Council of Jamaica, MCJ. And finally, approximately 117 bags of plastic bottles were collected during the International Coastal Cleanup Day activities in Montego Bay on Saturday. These are in addition to 22 bags containing other types of solid waste. The cleanup project was spearheaded by Rose Hall Developments in collaboration with the St. James Municipal Corporation. Mayor of Montego Bay, Richard Vernon, says the cleanup is important to strengthening the resilience of our environment in rainy seasons and the protection of our marine space.
This is very important, and only to understand that throwing a bottle in the ocean is just one part of the story. Coming here to clean it up is an entire different story, and you will be surprised to know the number of bottles that lay along our coastline. They endanger our marine life, and that is important for our resilience in Jamaica, being a small island developing state with many geophysical vulnerabilities. It is easy for us to flood out.
The initiative targeted coastal areas connected to the Cinnamon Hill Gulf Course and extended its reach beyond the coastlines to the Zion Roadway in Rose Hall. Mayor Vernon says the municipal corporation's Step Up program removed over 200 truckloads of bulky waste and more than 200,000 pounds of plastic bottles in partnership with recycling partners of Jamaica and Western Parks and Markets. Mr. Vernon says the corporation continues to do what is needed to preserve the environment.
And I encourage each citizen to take action in their own right, because collectively we will do much better and move the garbage, the waste from our space. We might not see the importance of it now, but in the long term it will come back to be something that either haunt us or benefit us. So we have to take action now for a better and more secure future.
And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.